Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk a little about depression and mood in general and how it could fluctuate and change like in an instant. And this is an important one because I know many people have severe depression. It could range from severity. And I experienced I don't think my case was like terrible, but yeah, there's places where was in my lows. And I know it's really hard to actually just recover from that, but I feel like there's like some strategies that you could incorporate just to feel better. And even if you don't have depression, I think these are just good to know tips. Or like something that you could just consider when you're like feeling a little bit down. So, like when you have depression, the first thing I want you to ask to yourself is what's really causing you this depression? And just think about how you were before and after that depression, what scenario caused it. And if you're like during this depression period, like let's say you broke up with a girl or a boy, uh, or you had or you lost a family member, something like that. Um, Cases like these, just think about, of course, with the loss of a family member, you have to grieve, and then the depression will come afterwards. But even then, like if you take the example for something like losing your partner, or breaking up with them, just think about a moment not associated to them at all, and about like when you're like just really happy and that you still have it. Like let's say you got like a new car or something like that. You find like after working hard, you bought a new car, um, and you're able to just hang. You have like more opportunities to go out with your friends because of it. You have your own car, and those friend hangouts, you know, actually just make you really happy. It's just something like that that makes you happy and it's still with you. Just know that it hasn't changed and it can make you just as happy as you are now. The only difference is that you have this other thing going on that, well, you could overcome. That it is hard to overcome, but if you, it is cliche to say just focus on the positive things, but really just focus on an experience you had um that would uplift you, and really realize how this would be more, and it, like those happy moments would make it more meaningful than for you just you know to be sad about something else entirely. Just just ponder for like a moment, even if it's like um something like a tragedy that happened in your life. You could always consider like do things could always get worse, and at least if you practice gratefulness for yourself over the thing or the scenario that occurred that made you that worsened your mood, you could always consider how it could have been worse, and you should be happy that it wasn't as bad as it could have been. And if something is like you think it's like giving you some kind of uh sadness or anything that's just going against your mind, you know, just lowering your mood, just think about the grand scope from the widest, from a big perspective. Like how if how much does it really matter? Like of course it can matter a lot, like the loss of a family member, of course, but if it's something that won't matter that much, um, then there's not much of a reason to, be so upset about it. Like one thing my mom told me, is that if it won't matter in 5 years, you shouldn't care about it. And I think that's true in a lot of cases. Of course, like some things are doesn't apply to everything, but just think about will it matter in 5 years? That thing you're worried about, if it won't matter in 5 years, there's not much of a reason to be upset. Again, exceptions, but just think about it that way. Um, but it's just important to understand the general take here is how bad is it? Like, is it like, um, you know, really affecting you? Like, is it like really a tragic event that happened, or is it in your mind? More in your mind. And most times it tends to be kind of on your mind, unless it's like a terrible, really terrible thing. But if it's like mostly on your mind, just look at it from a wide angle, a big perspective, and just see, does it really matter that much? Like in 5 years' time, will it matter? And if you consider it that way, then I believe, um, you will be able to, at least it'll help you probably probably better your mood, later on. Just practice, thinking, really thinking about what's going on, about why specifically you're feeling this way, and just focus on what what actually uplifts your mood. So that's the advice I want to give you all today. That's about it. Thank you.